How should you price your Fiverr gig? See, throughout my time of building one of the most successful Fiverr accounts on the platform, I've discovered there's actually a formula on how to perfectly price your gig. Have you ever seen some gigs who seem so perfectly engineered that it's dragging buyers to not only buy their gig, but also purchase the premium package? Because what happens is when you price perfectly and people pay for your premium package, Fiverr is going to promote you even more because you're upselling people to spending more on the platform. So how do they do it? How do I do it? I'm going to cover this in this video, so stick around until the end, because by applying these strategies, you're going to be able to double or triple the amount of money you're making on Fiverr. Let's get right into it. The first mistake people make is underpricing themselves and putting prices extremely low because they feel like if they charge less than everybody else, then people will come to them. And if you think of it, it couldn't be further from the truth. If you look at Fiverr dollar gigs, they don't get all the orders. Why do some accounts like me, who are charging $200, manage to get so many orders despite having higher prices? And that's because of a very important psychological phenomena, and that is people are scared of risk. And the lower the price of your gig, the more people are going to feel like they're taking a risk by getting your gig. They might be paying cheaper, but the time to get the service is more valuable than this. Maybe you're only paying $5, but you're going to take 1 or 2 days. And for a businessman who's building his company, 1 or 2 days can be worth a lot of money, and at least far more than $5. So people value time more than they value money. So actually, people on Fiverr are willing to pay more if they feel like they're reducing the risk of getting a cancellation or getting a very terrible service. And by underpricing yourself, you're going to signal to the buyer that you are risky, and the quality of the gig is not just the quality of the service itself, like the logo or the website, but also the communication. And when you're underpricing yourself, it kind of feels like the communication is going to be terrible because nobody can have conversations, calls, or even assist buyers for $5. So the first thing you should do is to stop undervaluing yourself. That said, competition is there. And of course, if you're providing a similar value to others and you're doing it for more expensive, then you're probably not going to be very competitive and you're not going to get too many orders. So what you don't want to do is to overprice yourself. So that's pretty obvious. Now, Louis, you may say, how do you actually perfectly price yourself? Well, the first thing you have to do is go look at the service you're providing and try to have an objective eye on the quality and the way you handle buyer satisfaction. Is your communication good? Is your service delivery good? Is the process good? Are you offering some sort of guarantee? Like, all this contributes to the value you provide to the buyer. And then go on the Fiverr platform and look at all the different people who provide these services. And don't just look at the basic things like the gig image, but try to understand the value that they're providing to your customer. And next, what you want to do then is find the person who is charging the most and who's getting a lot of orders. So keep looking for people who have similar value as you and go upwards in pricing. Find the person who's charging the most. And what you want to do is to position yourself just below that price. And what that's going to do, it's going to guarantee you that there is a market of people looking for this service at this price. And you are being competitive by providing it for less than the best other person out there. So of course, the difficulty in this is to understand the value you have and the research you're going to do by looking at other sellers. So for example, let's go to fiverr.com right now, and we're going to be looking at WordPress websites. So see, people are going to be providing many different price ranges, but here for WordPress, it's actually pretty similar. We have, 386, 380, which is about $80. And here you have someone who is much more expensive, but has less orders. So already here, you're going to know pretty much what kind of price you want to do. So we're going to open all the different people who are in the top selling range, and also this one who is selling for a much higher price. So let's find some people who have 1,000 reviews, and we're going to check out how much value they're providing. So see here, we have 3 examples of quite successful sellers selling for a very regular price of $80, which is quite low. And then we have one seller, pro seller, who is selling for almost 2,000 dirhams, which is about $400 if I'm not mistaken, or $500. And we're going to try to find out how this person is selling for more and how they're providing more value. So see here, we have 15 orders in queue, 16 orders in queue, and here 0 orders in queue. Not too sure why this is possible. So I just had a look at all the different services here, and they are pretty basic. All they do is say, I will create a WordPress website. This one promises to do it within 12 hours, which is pretty impressive. I don't know how you do it, honestly, because buyers never even provide the proper information, but congrats to you if you're doing this. So yeah, they're pretty similar, very simple service, apart from this one who is providing at a very, very high speed, which is a great thing to do. And definitely, if you can do it quicker, you should price yourself more, because people are willing to pay more for a faster service. So see, what I'm seeing with Asim's page is there just seems to be a much higher quality of communication. The way it's written out, I really feel like he's going to deeply care about my project. I feel like somebody is going to be here for me and assist me, and that you have a tremendous amount of emotion, caring, and accompanying. With this person, straight away, all they say is, I will have a web design development, and I don't feel like I'm going to be accompanied well enough. So essentially, this person is able to charge a lot more for 2 reasons: by being a pro service, but by showing that they can accompany the buyer more and provide more value. So if you know that you're a very, very advanced seller and you can communicate well, then you can price yourself higher, and you can even consider going for 1,000 dirhams, 2,000 dirhams. However, if you just want to do very quick services, you don't want to provide too much customer support and simply do whatever the person is asking, then you should go for a lower price, such as 366. So now you know how to put your base price right just below the other person who is doing well and who is doing a very similar style and communication process service as you. But now what is extremely important, as I said, is to create a perfect structure so that everybody goes for your premium package, because this is the ultimate goal. Once they reach your page because they find your price range good, you have to create an irresistible offer so that everybody will go for the premium package. And there are psychological tricks that people use in sales or in regular business to automatically make people buy the premium package. And the first thing to do is very simple. You simply take your base price and you double it. So let's say we take $100, your premium should be twice that, 200 minus about $10 or $20. So let's put the premium at 190. So base price 100 and premium 190. What that does, you're actually doubling the income you're doing. So let's say everybody took your basic package, it's still within the price range of what they were thinking of purchasing when they clicked on your gig, because Fiverr always shows the base price, of course. So they thought, okay, I'm going to spend $100, and then they see the premium, which is 190. What I'm going to tell you right now is how to force people and make it irresistible for them to take the 190. But what some people do, they put their premium price double or triple or 4 times the standard package, and that just never works, because if your base package is 100 and your premium is 400 or 500, you're going to sell very, very few of these. So now we have the base and the premium package. We want to use a marketing trick in order to force them to get a premium package by placing the standard offer, so the middle offer, closer to the premium than to the basic. So we have 100, 190, and we're going to put the standard at $160. So what's that's gonna do is people are gonna see the basic, they're gonna see the standard at 160, and they're gonna think, wow, for only 30 bucks more, I'm going to be able to get the premium package. So by reducing the space, so we only have $30 difference, whereas between the basic and the standard, we have $60. Right? So they're like, okay, if I want to upgrade, then I'm gonna get the standard, and oh no, only $30 more, I get the premium package. But now you may say, yes, but the difference between the basic and the standard is huge. Nobody's gonna get the standard or the premium. So what you wanna do is to make your basic offer rudimentary, which means you obviously answer your buyer's needs, but you wanna make it irresistible to go to the standard package. So in logo design, for example, people want choice. People are very afraid to get a logo and they don't like it. So people really want to have options. And in my basic package, I offer a logo, I offer all the files, everything they may need. However, it's only one concept. So it's one option, one choice, and people fear this. So when people land on the page, they're like, okay, I can get a great logo for $130. However, they're like, oh, but I want choice. And then what happens is in their mind, they're set on the standard package, and they go and they see for only this percentage more, I can upgrade to the premium. But not only this, the premium has an immense amount of bonuses, of value that is added to it. So instead of 2 concepts, it's 3 concepts, and you get a branding package, and you get animation, and you get a premium customer service. So you have an amazing amount of value that is given in the premium package. So then you are going to have everyone go to your premium package. That is the way you should be doing it. So by upgrading this, not only are you going to double your revenue and your income on Fiverr, you're going to get more orders because your average package is going to be more expensive, and Fiverr is going to value you more because you can upsell people to higher packages. So let me know if you love this tip. Let me know if you've applied it and if you've successfully allowed more people to go to your premium package. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and if you want the full course for Fiverr Success, which has helped over 300 students make thousands on Fiverr every single month, click the link down below, and I'll see you in the next video.